Okay, long story short, for all the people who weren't here yesterday but might be familiar with the game, this is where we are. We have been searching for what is basically the location of Atlantis. We found a book written by Plato, and like we understood that one of the colony cities of Atlantis is probably the island of Crete. So we know that we want to go there. But we are stuck in the desert at this Nazi camp because the truck is lacking a spark plug. And we don't have a spark plug. Now, something that I might want to do is picking up all the things that I have already put there. No, I can't. Well, then it's a problem.
I can't move it.
My entire plan was to get back all of the items that I put there yesterday, and then like have all of them in my inventory at the same time, so that I could at least have an idea. But it seems that those items are not gonna come back. So the only thing we can do is try to find that there have to be an item, or more than one, that we have not found yet. How hard did John William laugh when he heard that version of his theme music? He probably appreciated it. If I was him, I would. Can we pick
Now
this
it's
up?
open.
No, but we opened it. Can we... We can't pick up the entire generator.
Now it's open.
Like, I'm telling you, chat, since we spent a good 30 minutes trying to solve this yesterday, I did check a guide, and the guide told me that I was supposed to find something on this generator, that I was supposed to, like, get a spark plug from this generator.
It's too heavy to pick up.
But now I am not actually finding anything that I can pick up. So I might have to open the guide again. I had to. Because we were like really stuck.
Now it's open.
You're a kilometer away from the sea. When the sea is rough, crashing on the beach. Never made you pee, but it does make you sleepy. I love the sound of the sea. Like, if there's one thing that I wish... I wouldn't change it. Like, I want to live in the countryside, but I wish I could live close to the sea. Like, another very small city, but close to the sea. There's a panel in the front of the generation. Is there not a door there? We can try to open. Oh, yikes! Okay, you were right. I have never in my life opened a generator. I mean, Liguria would probably be cool. I don't know how are the prices in Liguria. I know the train system in Liguria is a bit rocky. Pick up spark plug, which is what we
I better
needed
turn the generator
all this
on
time.
first.
Oh, sorry, the generator was still on. That was not the right place to go. That was a guess, by the way. You haven't seen a guide or played the game. Well, it was a smart guess. Just, I have never in my life been in the same room as a generator, so I didn't know that was a door. Let's close it. Did we close it? Oh, we have to... Okay, no. We open the generator again. And then we need to understand how to turn it off. So we probably have to push the button. And then we might be able to pick up the spark plug.
I better turn the generator on first.
No, it's still turned on apparently. How the hell do I turn it off? Push the button on the generator. It's literally what I have just done. I guess I might have clicked like half of a pixel away, and so it didn't count. And we got the spark plug, so I think we can leave. Sometimes you just move the cursor just a little far away by accident, and you think you have already tried a solution, when in fact you have never clicked in the right spot.
I better not get too near that hole. I might fall in too.
These are games where sometimes the pixel hunt is like sometimes you see the right pixel and you think you have clicked it, but no, you click just a little bit to the side. Just a little bit. Okay, can we use the spark plug in here?
I don't think that'll work.
Spark plug. Yes. Then use the spark plug. With the spark plug.
What do you know? A perfect fit.
Finally. You love these old game graphics. I think, you know, nowadays people are very obsessed with having video games that resemble reality. I don't get it. Like, I want a video game to feel like a fantasy thing. If I wanted to experience reality, I would get the fuck out of my house. And so something like this, I appreciate the artistry way more than if it was like super realistic. If you think it's 92, it's pretty good. Oh, thank you. Oh, you were not talking about me, sorry. I am very sensitive when it comes to 1992. Games are to escape reality, not to simulate it. Yeah, people are obsessed with it though. Like really obsessed. Let's close the hood now. It should work. I've never played the Blade Runner game because I have not watched Blade Runner until like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. And of course, you know, I didn't want to watch it. I didn't want to play the game before watching it. Chat, why I still can't use it. There's probably still something missing. Let's open the hood again. Can I use the engine?
That doesn't seem to work.
Can I look at the door?
It's a door.
I know. But I would like to understand why you can't enter in the track. Can I use the spark plugs with a wooden peg?
I don't think that'll work.
No. Oh, this is not a wire. This is a garden hose. And the truck is already full of gas, I believe. But like the real problem is that we can't enter in the truck apparently. Can I use the truck?
Let's book passage to Crete, Sophia.
So why was door even an option if we never actually had to use the door? Well, it doesn't matter. What really matters is that we are going to Crete. Crete is the place where my parents went on their honeymoon. They went there on their honeymoon because my dad is obsessed with Atlantis, reads a lot of books about it, and decided, according to him, Crete is Atlantis. I would like to visit Crete, but I think I would first want to go to mainland Greece. Nothing I can interact with around here. There's a pedestal. Can I use the sandstone with the pedestal? Sophia is an Atlantwib. Yes, my father is the same though. Then we are gonna use the peg in there. It's
I
really
don't
gonna
think that'll
be...
work.
No? Are you for real? I really thought it was gonna work. Oh, but this thing has a spindle. Okay. Tall horns, darkness. So the previous place was setting sun.
Well, that didn't do anything.
I don't know if we actually have a hint about this one. My dad has never played a single PC game. My dad has only played PlayStation games in his life. But he would probably like it. If a kingdom arose on earth beyond men might travel, blah 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 blah. Nothing in here. A sunstone suffice if sunset made the tall horns red. So I think I have to do the same. I think it's the solution is the same as before. Unless this is actually a greater colony. If this is a greater colony, then we are gonna need a moonstone. And we only have a sunstone. With the sun dying as a new moon is born. I think this is probably a greater colony. Can I use the fish?
It's pointing at Sophia's necklace.
Okay, it's not changing from last time. We don't really need the map or the ticket anymore. I am afraid we don't have the items that we need. May we take her hand in this level? I mean, my only doubt is whether or not this place is a major colony.
That still didn't do anything.
Because if it's a major colony, we are gonna need something more.
Maybe I need more than one stone.
Yes, you do need more than one stone. Can I talk to her?
Sophia,
Well,
What do we know now? Why are we here? Crete can't possibly be Atlantis. No, it's not Atlantis. It's one of the colonies.
why are we here? Crete can't possibly be Atlantis.
remember the map of Crete and that African dig site and how the lost dialogue described using
Yeah, I
the
was
stone?
thinking that maybe
We
the
must have
necklace
found
could be
greater
the
colony.
moonstone. But I don't have an option to ask her to give me that. So I am not so sure about it anymore.
Let's look around.
Okay.
Maybe we do have to look around. Like, maybe I'm gonna find the stone if I look around. Or maybe it's not here. Do you want a crepe? Crepe, Crete. It's all the same. Can we come this way? We could, but I don't know if it's smart. Because it's probably where we came from. Is this where we came from? No, it's not where we came from, okay. Then I guess we are gonna keep this stone. I might need this stone. So I think I'm gonna go back, grab the stone that we put down, and then go back that way. Because, like, what if there's going to be something inside of the excavation site that will require the sandstone? I can't really be sure. You want a crepe with strawberry jam and pineapple? My favorites are actually savory crepes with prosciutto and cheese. We're almost halfway of the second part of the game. I saw there are 3 chapters and an epilogue. So I'm not expecting to be able to finish the game today, but maybe tomorrow. Jung, hi. Indiana Jones and Texas Penny. What a great way to start a Sunday. Good morning, Jung. I don't particularly like pineapple, but I like, how do you call it again? The upside down pineapple cake. You never thought of savory crepes? They are actually my favorite. One of my favorite restaurants is specialized in savory crepes. Can I look at the rubble?
It's a pile of rubble.
Thank you. That I could see for myself. Can I whip the rubble?
I don't think that'll work.
No. Can I use the fish? It's still pointing at her.
It's pointing at Sophia's necklace.
What can I do about the rubble? It's sort of rare in this game that there's something that I can hover on, and then it's completely useless. It wouldn't be the first time.
I can't move it.
It wouldn't be the first time.
I can't move it.
Like sometimes there are... I like to think they are like fake clues.
I don't think that'll work.
I'm gonna leave it for now. This is the longest route. Yeah, but like... I like my gameplay experience to be, let's say, as organic as possible. And so, if my choices made so that we ended up on the longest route, then it means the longest route was the best route. I wanna look up the solution before I play, just because maybe I'm gonna make the game shorter. Shorter doesn't always mean better. Oh, there are many places to go. Another rubble, but it's not the same rubble. Can I push this rubble?
I can't move it.
Can I pull this rubble?
I can't move it.
No. Can I use the fish?
It's an orichalcum detector.
Yes, I know. I would like to use it.
It's pointing at Sophia's necklace.
So it's not pointing anywhere else. There's a crumbling wall. Can I push it?
I can't move it.
Can I whip it?
I don't think that'll work.
Can I look at it?
It's amazing it's lasted this long.
I feel the same about myself. Can I use it? I don't think so.
I don't think that'll work.
Pineapple upside down cake. That is the one that I was thinking of. I'm not a fan of pineapple because I find it very harsh on my teeth. But that one is a good cake. I don't think that will work. Carlo, hi. Do you think it will work? Can I look at the pots?
They're all empty.
Can I whip the pots?
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think that will work. Can I look at the other pots? Are they also empty?
All they're holding now is air.
So I guess they are not particularly useful. Can I use the fish again?
It's an orichalcum detector.
I said use. I didn't say tell me what is that.
It's pointing at Sophia's necklace.
Eat the crap is good. Whatever it is with it is grand. Yeah, I agree with you. Speaking of grand, you know what is a very good crepe? A crepe with custard, Grand Marnier, and berries. There are just so many of these entrances, and I am sure that eventually I will probably miss one, and that's going to be the right one. I want to whip everything. I have never in my life used a whip. So I will probably just hit my own face.
I can't move it.
I can't move it.
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think that will work. I don't think that will work. We can also enter here. There's a rubble.
It's a pile of rubble.
So each one of these places seem to be the same as the other. There's like no difference.
It's amazing it's lasted this long.
And the comments they have about it are always the same. Does it look like Harrison Ford? Enough. Can we walk to the surveyor instrument? I feel like it's probably better than just entering in rooms. Or no, we can't.
It's a surveyor's transit, useful for measuring angles and laying out straight lines.
And can I pick it up?
I can't reach it.
No. Can I use a whip and yoink it?
I can't reach it.
That was a bit of a glitch. DJ Indiana Jones. I can't reach it. Can't reach it. You can smell when the rain is coming. You might be a dog. There's a chance you might be a dog. Can't reach it. But I am assuming it might be important. Look at the stones. Can we look at the stones?
It's a pile of rubble.
I don't know what I was expecting, okay? But I was not expecting yet another pile of rubble. I think we have to go the other way, where we came from. And probably, if we take the bridge, we're gonna be in that place with the instrument. It's a pile of rubble. It's a pile of rubble. Can't reach it. My grandma has a fake knee, and she can tell if it's going to rain based on her fake knee. My dad has a fake knee. Well, technically both of them. He can tell if it's gonna rain based on his fake knee. He also got injured on his shoulder, and his shoulder is going to tell him if it's going to rain. Like, if they feel pain randomly in those areas, then there has been a shift in the humidity level, and they will know that it's going to rain. Yeah, it's a change in the humidity. Stooge, hi, I just confessed that I have never used a whip in my life. I wouldn't even know where to start. Can I use this? No. No. I would have to use it with something. Can I pick it up? I could pick it up. So I am assuming I might be able to use it somewhere else. She has a humidity knee. You know what? Maybe you deserved it. It sounds like an Arconian name. I mean, nobody is more of an expert than you about Skyrim. What was I saying? Thank you for welcoming me back. I'm sort of like the most important part of the stream, I know, chat, so you need me. You need me. And you guys were saying we love clips, which was totally not prompted by the fear for the moderation sword. I need to find some time. Like on Tuesday, when I'm not gonna be streaming, I need to find some time to actually add more clips, because we have already seen all of them too many times. Just chat, free time. Can you imagine? Can you imagine free time?
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think that will work. Then I have no idea. Can you stream on Tuesday? No. Like, actually, no. Don't think so. I'm gonna play D&D. Haven't played D&D in 2 or 3 weeks. And my friends and I have to plan for the 15th. The 15th of August is a holiday. It's a public holiday in Italy. And I believe it should be on a Tuesday. So it's not a big deal if I am going to take the day off. And we're gonna have a barbecue. This game looks and sounds so comfy. So far, it's really been. Wall to the large crack. That is something that Indiana Jones very often appreciates doing.
Time hasn't been too kind to this room.
That's not what you tell to a large crack. That's rude. Can we use it with a crumbling wall?
I don't think that'll work.
No. Then why the hell do I have this item if I can't use it in any of the rooms?
I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work.
I absolutely have no idea. So it's one of those items for like construction building. It helps you with like drawing straight lines. And I thought that maybe if I placed it in one of the rooms, it was going to highlight something. What is my favorite barbecue vegetable? Chicken. Sorry, I try to keep my face straight, but sorry. Bell peppers. Bell peppers.
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think that would work.
It's a surveyor's transit.
Yeah, bell peppers are absolutely superior when it comes to grill. Eggplants are fine, but it takes too long to really have them, like, right. While bell peppers, absolutely amazing. I have never tried to grill potatoes, so I don't know how that would be. How do I progress? Stooge, today, it's one of those days. Asparagus on the barbecue? I have also never tried. It takes long because you have to chop them, or at least the few times that I had grilled eggplant, I didn't put like the entire eggplant on the grill, but I sliced them into thin slices and then put them there. And it's slicing it that takes long. While the bell pepper, I do put the entire thing on it, or like maybe just the two halves. And it takes less time when it comes to preparation. Voided Valhalla, hi. I think I'm gonna say hi. Sweet corn is not really that popular in Italy. You are gonna have a hard time finding like a corn, like an actual corn. Most of the times that I buy corn, it's like the tiny little corn thingies inside of a tin can. Dimple likes sweet corn. Well, Dimple is probably not Italian. Chat, how do I use this thing?
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think that would work. I thought it was gonna highlight something, but it's not highlighting anything at all. But yeah, honestly, most of the times that I have a barbecue with my friends, we have no vegetables.
I don't think that'll work.
We only have meat and beer. I guess beer can totally count as a vegetable, right? Sort of. We're gonna have bread, we're gonna have meat, but we're not gonna have vegetables. Vaxus, thank you for gifting us up to Void. Void, enjoy your remotes. And the ad reviewing. And me being lost and not knowing how to continue. I'm assuming that entrance is just gonna be another one of those rooms. They are probably all the same. So it's gonna be rabble. No, it's not the same. So it was worth it.
It's an ancient diagram of some kind. There's a bull's head, horns, and tail. The lines appear to converge on that circle.
And so it's basically the
circle
same.
Be one of the stone discs?
I was gonna say it's basically the same as the sandstone. It's made from hops, so it's clearly a vegetable. Yeah, that's why I was asking. I mean, it's kind of like liquid bread. So if we accept beer is a vegetable, then bread is also a vegetable. Chat, would you say that bread is a vegetable? Nothing wrong with meat. And meat great. We usually have sausages, pork chops, ribs. Sometimes we have chicken, but like most of the times we don't even have chicken. Skewers, the kind that I was talking about earlier, arrosticini. The skewers made with mutton. What else do we have? Yeah, usually it's pretty much all of these. Bread is grain. Grain is a vegetable. So I would say that bread is a vegetable.
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think that would work. Can I use the sandstone?
I don't think that'll work.
No. Can I use the fish with the mural?
It's pointing at Sophia's
No,
necklace.
it's still pointing in there. Can I use the sandstone with the transit?
I don't think that'll work.
No. For a second I thought that I could do some sort of projection, but no, I can't. No, I am Italian. Like, both of my parents are Italian. My grandparents were Italian. I'm like Italian. If aliens came to Earth and look at us objectively, they would say wheat and yeast have teamed up to dominate us. I feel very dominated by carbs. Like, every time that I tell to myself I should eat less carbs, carbs do their best to like get eaten by me. I don't know how to continue. It could be useful out. I mean, I know that it's basically the depiction of the sandstone thing, but I can't interact with the sandstone thing because I need a moonstone. I only have a sandstone. I need a moonstone. I thought that maybe the moonstone would have been like behind the mural, but apparently no. Do I need a piece of paper? Do I need a piece of paper to draw down the mural? This food tastes better after an hour walk. Doesn't food always feel that way? I don't have a piece of paper. I don't have a piece of paper. Can I pick up the stone? Oh, he's going all the way around to pick up a stone. He couldn't just pick up the stone from there. Anywhere that is similar to the mural symbol, sort of. Like the symbols on the sandstone are not too far away. Can I push the statue?
I can't move it.
I can't move. Oh no! Hold. There is a bullhead statue. Maybe the mural is actually telling me where to go. Because there was a bull symbol. We are in Crete, yes. There was a symbol. So it's like, there's a bull, and there's a spiral. So I'm looking at something that it's in the middle. So if that is the bull, there should be a spiral somewhere. These are the tall horns. The tall horns were in the middle. Right? Let me say it again. Yeah. The horns were in the middle. on one side there was the bull. This part of the game, after multiple playthrough, you knew what you have to do, and it still took you way too long. Like, I now understand the mural is like a map. So, if the bullhead statue is here, and the tall horns are there, it means that I am looking at something that is probably on this other side. It means that these stones are probably the spiral, and so what we are looking for is probably there. And so I might want to go and pick up this stone. Keikaku, thank you for checking in. Also, Urban, hello.
They won't move.
Okay, so it's not the right one. I totally thought it was gonna be the right one. Do I have to first unveil the spiral? Otherwise, if I don't unveil the spiral, it's not going to work.
They won't move.
I'm starting to think like I do have to unveil everything, or it won't show me. Because like these stones must be the spiral. If the tall horns was in the middle. But then it means that on the other side of the tall horns, there would be what I need. Yeah, no, I understand that this must be
They
the
won't
spiral.
move.
No, it's not the spiral. It should totally be the spiral though. According to the way the painting was, the tall horns were in the middle between the bull and the spiral. So the spiral should have been that one. Like, I don't see any other in the middle. I have to push it.
They won't move. They won't move.
It's not the right one. Maybe this is the right one? Like, maybe it's a problem of perspective. Like, maybe the perspective is a little silly.
They won't
Nova! Nova, thank you for the raid. That's a beautiful emote. I love it. Double D's, hello. Pumpkin, hello. Nova, hello. Hi. Hi. That is not the right message. Who's the streamer? Who's the streamer? Huh? Who decides? If Nova says hi, is the message, or if she decides that uwu owo is the message, then she is right. She is right. She decides. Vinny, hello. Justin, hello. Hi, Penny, for the first time. You look great. Oh my god. This is going to cost you. PM, hello. Yeah, exactly, Pumpkin. She is streamer. She decides. Double D's, thank you. Thank you for the resub. Double D's, have you seen? There is a video game called Dinosaurs with a Double D's, or something like that. The first time that I saw it, I thought of you. I was like, whoa, Double D's is probably going to love this game. She was the one who said it was Nova Raid, and then she duped you. But it's okay, because she is streamer, and so she can change her mind, and she is always going to be right. Nova, I hope it was a fun stream. I could join for like 5 minutes. Like, before you were even sure that you were going to play Subnautica. And then I had to leave. So I didn't enjoy the fun. I'm sad. You watched Dance Rashi play it, and it was so cringe. Yeah, it's one of those games that I swear I would only ever play if it was for a Sabaton, and like I am in the mood for being tortured. But I feel the same about, what's the name again? Date Everything. Like, Date Everything, guys, you are always horny, okay? And you are always completely uninjured. So if I played that game, you will just be extra horny and extra uninjured, so I wouldn't do for free. This is urgent. Nova needs help with NR. Naked rats? Naked rats? I don't think Nova needs my help with naked rats. She has 2 dogs. Like dogs can take care of naked rats. What else is NR? Not rich. Nova needs help with not rich. True. That's absolutely true. So you guys, you raiders should help. Okay, Nova becoming rich. I agree. I totally agree. Raiders, hi! You probably know me because I live in the walls of Nova. But if you don't know me, my name is Penny. I'm streaming from Italy. That's why I sound silly. And we're playing a game from 1992, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, which is basically the only 4th movie the franchise ever got. There is no other 4th movie. I really wish this was a movie. And right now I am lost. NR is Nova's raid. So Nova needs help with Nova's raid. I do believe she said that Nova needs help with not rich, and you should do something about making her rich, okay? Like, Nova and I, we both deserve greatness. I'm telling you. And yeah, we're trying to solve a puzzle, which I thought I understood, but apparently no, I didn't. Because there was a painting on the wall, and the painting on the wall sort of like made me understand where to look, but then I am looking there and there's absolutely nothing. You must find food. That's, you know, chat, raiders, Nova must find food because she needs help with not rich, otherwise she would have ordered food. Chat, do better, do better. Show fashion, thank you. I am very one of my favorite things. Which is arguably a little weeb, but I am also arguably a little weeb. And so, she's wearing Crocs. Okay, but listen, okay, look. Like, see how the accents on the dress are red, yeah? Like, there's a red ribbon, there's like red, and then... My Crocs are also red, so maybe I am wearing Crocs, maybe I am, but I am not just wearing Crocs, okay? Like, my Crocs are the same color as the accent of my dress. Excuse me.
Mamma mia!
Crocs. Stronger Ale, thank you for the resub. So many tier 2 today. Thank you. Yes, this is Penina Jones and the Fate of Chat. The glasses remind you of J. John Barnes. I keep getting told that I look like her, and I do agree. Just before the first time that I have been told on the internet, I didn't know she existed. Stronger Ale, thank you. It was 22 yesterday, 23 today. Time is convoluted in Lordran. Stronger Ale, I have been told no longer than 1 hour ago that I should move to Liguria. Which made sense, because I say that I wish I could live in a small town but close to the sea. And you know, like, Liguria makes sense. Also, Liguria has pesto, so it makes even more sense. Chat, we are looking for something. We are looking for a hidden item, okay? And the hidden item is supposed to be in sort of like a pyramid, which has these tall horns in the middle, okay? In the middle. And the other 2 sides, the other 2 corners of the pyramid are this bullhead statue and a spiral. And, you know, it would have made sense if the spiral was here, these stones. So there would be like 1 line in here, 1 line in here. But apparently it's not how it works. So my question right now is, Are there more than one tall horns? And so I am looking at those tall horns, but it's not the only one.
I
Can I
can't
push
move
them?
it.
No. Can I look at them?
They look like the town's centerpiece.
I might want to look at the painting again. No. I will approve the message. I will approve the message, Trouble Bus. I will. Also, hi. You were supposed to start working 30 minutes ago, but it's Sunday. But it's Sunday, and I knew that it was Sunday. Did you set up the survey equipment? Not yet, because I first wanted to try and find the spiral. But I am not finding the spiral. Who suggested Liguria? Kento! Kento suggested Liguria. See? The circle is what we are looking for, I suppose. And then there is the horns in the middle. And then there's the bullhead on the side and the spiral on the other side. So I am totally looking at something that I simply can't find. Can I use the bullhead statue with the transit? It's not telling me that I can't. So probably I can. You remember you played the game, but you remember nothing about it. That happens to me very often, even with games that I played like a month ago. Did it work? I guess it did work.
I see a wall.
But now I don't know how to use it. Hi! Hi! She says hi! Sherv, hello! The fate of Twitch is on. Sherv, it's nice to see you. I'm not entirely sure what am I doing, by the way. Okay, those are the horns. Those are the horns. So, I guess we have to enter inside of
I see dirt.
that. We probably have to go inside of that place. I saw your pizza. It looks so authentic. It actually looks really good. I hope it was good, like flavor. Okay, if this is the place that we might need, can I pick up the pots?
I can't pick that up.
No. Can I whip the pots?
That's my whip.
I know that's your whip, but can I use it?
I don't think that'll work.
No. Can I pick up the rubble?
I can't pick that up.
No. Can I pick up the pot?
I can't pick that up.
No. Then maybe this was not the right room. This was probably not the right room. So it's like looking at the free weights at the gym. I can't pick that up. I can't pick that up. I can't pick that up. Pick up the sheep rib, and then I'm gonna shove it up my ass. Like I do have a sheep rib. I don't see a sheep in here, and I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I want to try and understand what is the right thing to do. Can I pick this one back up? I could. Can I use it with the horns?
I need a spot to set the thing up.
Well, that was my idea of a spot.
They look like the town's centerpiece.
That's where I wanted to put it. I would like to find the spiral stone. But I am really not finding the spiral stone.
They won't move.
Like, they are supposed to be pretty close to the bullhead statue. Like, I thought it was that one, but it was apparently not that one. But it would have made so much sense that it was.
They won't move.
They won't move. They won't move. They won't move.
They won't move.
They won't move, not even if I push them.
They won't move.
Not even if I pull them. Where the hell is the spiral? I'm an archaeologist, not a mover. Well, apparently we can't move anything at all. Those are also stones, but we already tried to pick those up.
They won't move.
I know that I can use the tool on the bullhead. I literally did. So I know that I can. I know that I can. I did it just a moment ago. And then, if I centered the tool with the tall horns, since we know that we have to find a place in the middle of it, then it's going to tell me this is the room. Is there another ship rib? Why would I? No. I'm trying to make you understand. Like, you guys know. You guys know about the other ship rib. I didn't know until it's been told to me in chat. I am not supposed to know. And so I will behave as if I didn't know. Does it make sense? This is the center. This is the center between the two horns. And it's pointing in that room. It's pointing in that place. But here's the knowing or not knowing. Like, long story short,
I see a door.
I don't like telling people not to backseat, because quite honestly, backseating is chat activity. And chat activity is a metric that very often companies look up for when they have to decide whether or not to sponsor the stream. So chat activity is important. But I am also trying not to, you know, like, I would like to enjoy the game and not just repeat every single action that I am told to do. Does it make sense? Please sponsor this person. Thank you. I appreciate. Bad advice only, Hype Train. Like, I wish there was a way to know for sure when someone is, you know, like, trying to guess with me. Yeah, exactly. It's damned if you backseat, damn if you don't. It's sort of like it's kind of that way, which is why I never say no, guys, don't backseat me. But at the same time, if all that I do is following, you know, one step after another, every instruction, then I am not playing the game. Do you wish the streamer will tell me about a product so I can purchase it? It's been a very long time since I have been sponsored to showcase a product. It's usually video games. It's almost like I am a gamer. Chat, do you think I might be a gamer? Do you think there's a chance I'm a gamer? I can't move it. I can't move it.
I can't pick that up.
By the way, I absolutely can't see a sheep rib. Your ex-wife will get really mad at the backseaters when she streamed and time them out, but then she will sit on the couch next to you and backseat you. They keep rejecting your sponsorship. I have played Kingdom Hearts. I have played it. I see stones. Wait, what if that was actually the room? No, I don't think this was the room. I think the other one was technically the room. My integrity is noted, thank you. Thank you for rejecting the Kingdom Hearts sponsorship. I have already played it. I know that I hate it. I can't sit here and tell you to play a game that I hate. So yes, I do have an integrity. Unless we are talking about fries. If we are talking about fries, I completely drop my integrity and I am willing to eat any fries. Even the worst fries. Can I make you a mod for a second? No! I am not going to allow you to censor the truth. What are you, an American politician? Oh, sorry. 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 So, this is the room. I know that this is the room. I know that's where am I supposed to find something. Then why the hell am I not finding anything in there? The streamer is dying. Cause of that, she said something controversial.
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think that will work. I am going to use the sheep rib.
I don't think that'll work.
Indiana, use Locomovolt. I don't think that will work. Kingdom Hearts is mediocre. You are very kind. You are actually very kind. The transit on the statue sort of looks like a scared black cat. You know the sort like when they see a cucumber on the floor and they're like, ee! Like it looks like a scared cat. Or I am completely losing it. That's another possibility. No, the journal has nothing to do with those horns. What the puzzle we are trying to solve right now has everything to do with these horns. Can I use the
it's a
sandstone
stone
with it?
disc with solar images carved into it.
Yes, I know. But can I use it?
I don't think that'll work.
No. Yes, chef, hi. So we know where are the horns. We know where are the horns. We know where is the bullhead. But we are not finding the spiral. We are not finding the spiral. And we are not finding the meeting point. No, we can't take the mural, sadly. I sort of wish. And I keep insisting, if this is the bullhead, and these are the tall horns, then the spiral should be there. But the spiral is not there. It belongs to a museum, honestly same. Veil chicken law. I am speaking so many truths. How goes the puzzling? The puzzling is going terribly. Because I'm telling you, that is the right rock, and the game doesn't agree with me. But it must be that. Oh no, I will totally order fries. I will order the biggest serving of fries. And I will cover them with mayo. I'm not getting fries, so many calories. I am not afraid of calories. The more calories I intake, the fattest my boobs become. I will accept any other consequence. There are no rocks that I can interact with. You were saying, as if last time that I put on weight, it didn't all go in my boobs. Like, I'm telling you, my boobs grew. And so I have no intention of losing weight now, because I am afraid it will go the other way around. That if I lose weight, it's all going to go away. Can I use these stones? I honestly, that can't be the right stone. That can't be. But we're gonna try anyway.
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think that will work.
They won't move.
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 They won't move. Indiana, you are not paying me enough. Actually, he's not paying me at all. Are you following a Pooba increase program? It was an accident. I gained weight because before I started taking medicines for my thyroid, for the thyroid not working, the first effect was that I gained weight. But then I saw all of that weight going to my boobs, and I'm like, okay, it's fine, I'll take it. Can't complain. I'm lost. Unless... What if these are the stones?
I can't pick that up.
I can't pick that up.
I can't move it.
I can't move it.
I can't move it.
I can't move it. These are not the rocks. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. The board game Fortune and Glory. That sounds fun. I wanna buy board games. Because I sort of like, we always play D&D with my friends. I wanna play something different every now and then. And tabletop board games sound like it might be fun. I should put the sandstone back in. Back in what? Like, back where? Where should I put the sandstone back? Unstable unicorn. Oh, my friends are like super serious nerds. Baldur's Gate. I played some of it. It was a very long game though. I don't do well with long games. Where it belongs, near the docks. I am not entirely sure of how that would help me here, in this part of the puzzle. Put that shit on sale. They don't do that because they know that people are buying it full price. I'm gonna go and put the sandstone back at the entrance. I have the suspect it won't actually change a thing, because it's not directly related with this other puzzle. You know, this other puzzle, I believe, it's in order to find the moonstone, which is another stone, and then we're gonna have to combine them, and then only after combining them they will be useful together. So I don't really know how is that really going to help me, but I'm gonna go all the way back anyway, and I'm gonna put the stone back there, and it's gonna take me forever because there's a lot of useless path. Can't bring yourself to pay full price anymore. Your brain has been warped by years of Steam sales. I mean, I sort of feel like it only makes sense to buy a game full price if you really want to play it on day one. In the moment you are not playing it on day one, then why should you buy it full price then? We're gonna use the sandstone with the pedestal. Most of the times when you buy stuff on Steam sale, then you find out you already had it. Epic Games is the worst offender of that. Because you will never remember which games you already have on Epic, because you never actually play anything on Epic. I put the sandstone back there. Where I knew that I could put it there, but I am missing the moonstone. I'm missing the moonstone. Look at the sandstone dial. We are missing a thing. I am fairly sure that we are missing a thing. We are missing the moonstone. Aren't we missing the moonstone? If I look at the dial, it will look literally the same as it did back in the desert. But back in the desert, it wasn't a major colony, so the sandstone alone was enough. While in this one, the sandstone alone is not enough. So it's literally the same as it was. Do you think there is a link to the lunar cycle on the dial and the mural in the ruins? Maybe. I still don't know how it will change the fact that I am not finding a rock. Noon sun, no. Darkness, no. Setting sun. So this will be the same as it was in the other place.
That still didn't do anything.
And of course it didn't do anything. Even assuming the tall horns are the same as the tall horns that we saw in the village. So, in the village, they are in the middle.
That still didn't do anything.
Of course it didn't do anything, it was not supposed to. Like, I think the other puzzle is completely unrelated. It's only related in thematic. Try what? Okay, you either backseat or you don't. But I can't stand the in-between. I know there's a completely different puzzle here. To push every stone formation outside. In this place, where I was already doing it. Not in the previous place. Right? But I also don't think I should be pushing all of them. Like, I think the game is giving me a specific hint about what is the general area. There aren't even really that many rocks that I can interact with. These ones, we have already tried them. Nothing we can touch there. This one we already tried. Nothing we can touch here. Nothing. Nothing. Still nothing. So basically the only rocks that I can touch are the rocks that I have already touched, with no result whatsoever. Banana, indeed. There are pots every now and then,
I can't move it.
which for the most part I can't move.
I can't move it.
But there aren't really many rocks that I can touch. Did I touch these stones?
They won't move.
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 They won't move. Do we have to go like farther? Is there a farther? No, it doesn't look like there's anything farther. Maybe this path? No, they seem to stay there. Every single time I try to use the fish, it always pointed back at the woman. That is the bull statue. We already put the tool there. This is a stone we already tried. Quabena, hello! This is a stone we already tried. The only thing I can think of is that we might need to enter in the buildings. Like maybe the stones are not outside. Maybe the stones are inside.
I can't pick that up. I don't think that'll work. I can't pick that up. It's an orichalcum detector.
Yes, I know. Could you use it? We can't break the pots.
It's pointing at Sophia's necklace.
And this thing always points at Sophia's necklace. What is on the walls? Bricks. Bricks. I have never heard of the game before, Bad Coyote. First time.
I don't think that'll work. I can't pick that up. I can't move it.
Definitely no. What is in tier 1 of my inventory? A lot of stuff that we are definitely not gonna need right now. We have a Plato's book, Nation Archaeology, my whip, a balloon ticket that I believe is not gonna be particularly useful anymore, and a map that was for a previous place, not for this place.
I can't move it. I can't move it.
I can't move it! What is Nation Archaeology? A newspaper. Wait, Kill, did I say hi? Or did I only say hi in my brain? My brain is melting right now. Because I have been trying to find something for way too long.
They won't move. They won't move.
I hate that there are staircases, but like, clearly I can't continue that way. There's nothing that way. Don't melt yet. You know how it is when you have like half back seating. It does melt your head. What did the Los Dialogo Plato say about the horns? It probably say things that are pertaining to the other mechanism. To the mechanism that we are gonna use later, not now. But I don't think it's saying anything that is useful now, then maybe I'm wrong. No, this is just about the translation error. Glorious Atlantis, blah 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 blah. Gates of the kingdom open with the 1 of special stone. Many outposts as sandstone sufficed, and that is talking about the previous place where we have been. Crete is a greater colony, so we need a moonstone. With the sun dying as a new moon is born, but we will need a moonstone and we don't have it. To approach Atlantis itself, a wardstone is required. We definitely don't have that one. Yeah, the only thing it says about horns is at many outposts a sandstone suffice if sunset made the tall horns red. But this is talking about a previous place. This is not talking about this place. This is talking about the mechanism that opens things, which is the place where I place down the sandstone. But for this place, we also need a moonstone. And my theory, I believe, is that that other puzzle that we are trying to solve, the one about the painting in the room, it's to find the moonstone. But it's a different puzzle. It's a different thing. And it should actually be sort of easy to understand, because it's literally like a geographical thing. We're gonna go back in the room. What happens when you look at the newspaper? That you can
Why
read
do I
it.
keep looking at her?
Because you are hungry, that's why. So this is the hint. This is the hint. There are giant horns. And there's a bullhead. We found the bullhead. We found the giant horns. We didn't find the spiral. We didn't. And then I am assuming that circle in between of them is the item that we need to find. Do you want a small nudge? I mean, at least I know that if it comes from you, you know what I can understand and what I can't. But like, I think the item that we are looking for is like straight in front of the horns. You were stuck exactly like me. Which is, you know, if I was the only one stuck, then it would be a me problem. But if more people got stuck, then it means the game didn't do a good job. We're gonna go on the other side of the horns. You still need to interact with stuff in this screen. I didn't need that as a hint, like that I perfectly knew about. The problem is that I have already like my original idea based on that painting, based on that mural, is that if this is the bull's head and these are the horns, then on the other side of the horns you will find the spiral. And so I thought that was the spiral, these stones, but it won't let me interact with them in any way. And so it's not them, but it's the only one that would make so the tall horns are in the middle of something. So that's a bit confusing because there's, you know, it's not coherent with the design. That is literally the only one that it's on the other side. Vaxus knows the penny language. He knows, like, what my brain can grasp and what my brain can't grasp. Now I'm gonna try to use everything that I have.
I don't think that'll work.
With these stones.
I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work.
Because I keep thinking those are the right stones. He's gonna point at their necklace.
Pointing at Sophia's necklace.
Of course it is.
I don't think that'll work.
I think he doesn't think it will work.
I don't think that'll work.
Finn, hi! Finn, this level is definitely defeating me. stuff that you haven't interacted with. But it needs to be here. It needs to be on this side. This puzzle took you hours. Oh my god, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling so much better. I thought there's something that I'm just not understanding. Are you sure? Well, the tall horns must be in the middle, between the bull head and the spiral, okay? This is the bull head. This is the bull head. This is the horns. So the spiral needs to be on the other side. Look at the mural again. Which is going to show me the same thing that I just said. The horns are in the middle. The bull head is on a side. The spiral is on another side. But the horns are in the middle. And if the horns are in the middle, then I even know what is the right room. But we have been in that room, like it must be this room. Because it's the one straight in front of the horns. Unless... Can we enter? No, we can't enter in this building. Then there is no unless. Then unless nothing. This is also on the other side of it. But we have already been here a million times. I already tried to push the rubble.
I can't move it.
I already tried to pull the rubble.
I can't move it.
Pick up the rubble.
I can't pick that up.
I can't do anything. But knowing that Finn struggled with this puzzle makes me feel better about myself. Because Finn is way more experienced than I am at playing these games. And he still struggled with this puzzle. So it's, you know, like I feel validated. Baxos, thank you for gifting a sub to Finn. Finn, enjoy your emotes. How was the rest of the stream today? Finn was doing something very interesting. You guys know how brands have a mascot, and back in the 80s and in the 90s, very often there were video games about those mascots. The only one that I knew was Pepsi Man. But Finn found so many of other games with like brand mascots that I have never heard before in my life. There was a video game about Coca-Cola Man. I very much didn't know. Pepsi Man, I knew about him. I guess I might want to enter in literally every single room. For the sake of entering in every room.
I don't think that'll work.
Never heard of Coca-Cola Man. It was Japan only. Finn was also playing stuff with Chester Cheetah, and I didn't know it existed. But also, those cereals were never like particularly popular in Italy.
I can't move it.
I can't move it. The only doubt that I have right now is that maybe these tall horns might not be the only tall horns. But if there are any more, then I don't know where to find them. Chester Cheetah had his own playland at your local amusement park. He was never really particularly famous here.
I can't pick that up.
I can pick that up. There was a Doom shooter with Captain Crunch. See, I never knew about all of those. But Finn found them and played them today. Right now I'm just really lost.
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think that will work.
I can't move it.
Well, you are a moron. You should totally be able to move them. They are not really that big. I don't see any other items. I can't even whip them. I can't break them.
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think they will work. I really kind of feel like I have been in every room. But if I had been in every room, I would have found the solution. This is a room that I suspected being the right spot. Can we go there? No. It doesn't look like we can go there. Nothing around here is interactable. Have you tried using items on the rock piles? At least on the rock piles that would make sense. Like direction-wise, I have tried to use my entire inventory. I'm trying to understand if maybe there are ways to go like down in these paths or like inside of rooms that I haven't been in.
They won't move.
They won't move.
They won't move.
They won't move. Also, you know, look at the items that I have. I have a sheep rib. I have a clay jar. The fish seems to only point at the medallion Sophia is wearing. I have a hose and a wooden peg. You know, they are not really items that... Like, why would I interact with rocks using one of these items?
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think that will work. Use barbecue sauce on the sheep rib. Might as well.
I don't think that'll work.
Can I push you? You are on a ledge.
They won't move.
No. Can I pick you up?
They won't move.
How much Indiana Jones boosted enrollment to archaeology degrees? When I was in elementary school, I wanted to be an archaeologist. And like, I feel like all of my schoolmates also wanted to be archaeologists. And teachers immediately told us...
I don't think that'll work.
It's a job that doesn't pay. They were like, careful for what you wish for.
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think that will work.
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think that will work.
I don't think
I don't
that'll
think
work.
it will work. The only thing we can use is the transit on the statue. I already tried to use the camera. Hi. And like, you would think the right way to use the camera is to put it in between the horns. No. And in between the horns, it's showing a room. But I have been into that room and there was absolutely nothing.
I see a wall.
I see a wall. Like, I'm very sure that this is the room. I've been here a million of times. There's nothing. There are pots that I can't do anything with, rubble that I can't do anything with, and nothing else.
I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work.
The wall with the crack seems weird. All of the walls around here have cracks. Not a single one of them is an interactable object. Dinos were all your life at that age. I was more interested in Egypt. Is there a maze? Well, this might as well be a maze. It's more like a mental maze, because I don't know what to do. But I will tell you that from the camera, this is the place that we saw. It can't be any other place. It must be this one. You want an everything history type of kid, but you weren't into cowboys. I feel like cowboys are way more relatable if you are in the USA. Okay, this is the famous room where apparently there's absolutely nothing inside. Somewhere around here, there should be the other thing, like, you know, like the spiral thing.
I see a door.
Of course you see a door, it's full of doors everywhere. But I feel like I already interacted with everything. This makes no sense, but we might as well. Usual rabble, usual pots. I don't see why they would be different from any of the others. And we don't seem to be able to continue, like, up there. Is there like a hidden door that I can't see? Again, this is the usual room. It doesn't have pots, but it has rubble.
I can't move it. I don't think that'll work. I can't move it.
You can tell me what it's not, so you can focus on where it might be. You might as well. Never got to play this when we were younger, neither have I. And it's fun, but man, this puzzle in particular, it's taking forever. Rooms don't matter right now, neither does the camera. Because I have to interact with stones. But the problem is that I have already interacted with all of the stones. And these are the stones that would make sense based on the painting. But I already interacted with them, and I even tried to interact with them using all of my items. And it didn't work. But if this is the bull's head, then that should be the spiral. You're going out for dinner! Going to a weekend buffet. Is it like is it the same place where we went when it was Miss Glaze's birthday?
I don't think that'll work.
I think it was for her birthday. Is it the bull's head? It was. Like, if I am going to pick this one up, the transit, how do I remember? I remember so many things. Like, I remember a lot of random detail. Then I don't remember what I had for lunch. See, this is the bull head statue. We know that this is the bull head statue.
I can't move it.
Which I can't push.
I can't move it.
I can't pull.
I can't pick that up.
And I can't pick up. So that is the place where it belongs. And we can use the transit on it. I don't want to pull up the guide, but if we continue this way, I will pull up the guide. Can you use it in the rooms? The transit, I couldn't use it in any room in which I tried.
I don't think that'll work.
I don't think I have tried literally every single room, but...
I can't level it on these stones. Doesn't seem to open.
I already touched every single stone
won't
that I
move.
could.
I can't level it on these stones. They won't move.
I'm losing my mind. You will put some noodles in your pockets. I remember that when you went there for Miss Glaze's birthday, you guys ended up being sick. So don't exaggerate. Did you use all of the actions on them, on the rocks? I thought so. I thought so. I can't give anything to the rocks.
They won't move.
I can't pick them up. If I was to use them, I would have to use
I
them
don't think
with
that'll work.
something.
Doesn't seem to open.
They won't open. Do I have to talk to them? I can't talk to them.
They won't move.
I can't push them.
Doesn't seem to close.
I can't close them.
It's a pile of rubble.
I can look at them and they are rubble.
They won't move.
And I can't pull them. So yes, now I have used all of the actions. I'm gonna try and do the same with these other. Can I pick you up?
They won't move.
No. Can I use you?
I don't think that'll work.
Can I open you?
Doesn't seem to open.
Can I talk to you? No. Can I push you?
They won't move.
Close you?
Doesn't seem to close.
Look at?
It's a pile of rubble.
Pull?
They won't move.
The bullhead is out of place. I thought the same. I thought the same. But then I tried to push it, pull it, and pick it up, and neither of the three worked. Like, I actually thought that it might have been the problem. Do I have to use it? No, because if I use it, I need to use
I
it
don't
with
think
something.
that'll work. I can't pick that up. Doesn't seem to open.
I can't talk to it.
I can't move it. Doesn't seem to close. I can't move it. It's a bull's head statue.
I interacted with it in every way. I can still try to use a ship rib on it, which I
I
already
don't think
tried.
that'll work.
A
It's
clay
an empty
jar.
clay jar.
I can try to use a clay jar with it.
I don't think that'll work.
I can use a hose with it.
I don't think that'll work.
I can use a peg, a wooden peg with it.
I don't think that'll work.
The only other item that I could fetch is the sunstone. But I swear, if the sunstone is what I need to use here, and somebody in chat insisted multiple times that I had to go and put the sunstone back at the beginning of the area, and I said, I don't think it's gonna be useful now, was it you? I fucking swear! If it turns out that I needed the sandstone here, I'm gonna be really mad. It's not needed for this, that's what I also thought. But you guys are telling me the head statue is in the wrong position. Not a single one of the options is moving it. I interacted with it with every single one of the items. And the bull's head statue is not moving. The only other item that I can have is the sandstone. Indy is way more likable, I agree with you. The mural is not helping. So you are telling me that all this time I have been trying to follow the instructions of the mural, but I didn't have to? And so the thing that I am looking, the item that I need to find is not in the place where I am supposed to find it. Like, it's not in a pyramid on the other side of the mural. That's what you are telling me? And so the item that I'm looking for could be literally anywhere. Even though I also feel like I have been literally everywhere. The mural is either wrong or dimensionally inaccurate, or we need to move the bull's head. It doesn't look like we can. I interacted with the bull head statue with everything I had. Oh, these... No, you are right. I have not interacted with these. You are right.
There's a statue here.
So that was probably literally the only freaking item that I didn't touch in the entire map. So if we had to go in between, then we actually have to go somewhere like here. Which it does make the mural sort of like dimensionally inaccurate. Because it means that I have to look at it this way, but there's nothing this way. There's actually nothing in the position that it would be. The gate is rotated differently. Can I push the horns?
I can't move it.
No, we can't push the horns. But the item that we are looking for, it's supposed to be in this area. If it's like converging there. Captain Charismatic, hello. Banana Cabana, hello. It could be that, but I have already interacted with it a million times. The locations are different every playthrough, so you couldn't tell which one it was, or maybe you're missing something. I'm still confused anyway.
It's a surveyor's transit, useful
Yes,
for
I know.
measuring angles and laying out straight lines.
Yes, let me use it. So if now we want to go in between the horns, isn't that literally the same room as usual? Isn't that the same place? It's the same place where I kept trying to go.
I see dirt.
But it makes absolutely no sense. I am extremely annoyed, Melan. I am so annoyed. Because I have been stuck on this puzzle for so long. And the only hint the game is actually giving at me, it was apparently wrong. It was wrong. The book has nothing to do with this puzzle. The book has nothing to do with this puzzle. Forget about the book. The mural will help you now. I am not so sure about that though, because the mural says there's a bullhead, a spiral, okay, and then the horns in between, which is already sort of wrong, and the item that I need to find is straight in between. But if it was straight in between, then those items, the item that I'm looking for, should be somewhere around here. And it's clearly not, because there's nothing I can interact with. Try lining up on the horn and not in between. That would mean the mural is wrong. That would mean that all this time I tried to follow a mural and it was wrong. Falcon, good morning. This gives you I have no mouth and I'm a scream energy, which is actually it's the first point and click game that I have played, and I somehow got the worst possible ending. Not that the other endings are particularly good, but no, what do you mean no? It's literally there's a bullhead and there's a spiral and there are the horns in between, and then like the item is like in the center on top of the horns. It's in the center. Aragulus, hello.
Mamma mia!
Sportscat, thank you for the resub. Groovy, thank you. Thank you for the 48 months. Goodness gracious, that's a very long time. Is the circle with a dot not the moonstone? I am assuming it is, because that's literally what we have been trying to find all this time. So I very much wish that's the fucking moonstone. But also, I'm telling you, the mural is wrong. The mural says that we have to go in a place that is above the horns in the middle, which would be that place. But it's not that place. It's wrong. And now you guys are being like, because actually you have to line with the horn. And I am going to believe you, okay? Because like clearly, you know better than I do. But at the same time, it's ridiculous. Like, they should have never put that mural the way it was. Not only, but I am also not understanding where is the door. Anyway. It has some grass next to it, and some trees on top.
I see a wall.
Huh? Is it this one? Probably no. You have to aim perfectly with the edge of the horn, which again, it's not what the mural shows. So the only way to know it is that you already played the game and you know, you lost your mind on the puzzle. You really lost it. And then now you know. Okay. The other horn, because this one was not making any sense. Okay. There's something that could be sort of a door